Hello everyone, Mark here. Welcome to Red Dutch's Farm. We went on a road trip today. It was about 5 hours up and back, and bought something that I've been looking for a long time, and I even looked at buying new and had not pulled the trigger on that because what I wanted was about $4,000 with all the bells and whistles. And Jamie found this on some antique site on Facebook or something, I believe, and showed it to me last night. Talked to the people this morning and wound up running up and picking it up this afternoon. So let me show you the new addition to the farm. It's all still in pieces, but it is a copper-clad wood cook stove. It's small, but it'll be absolutely fine for Jamie and I. It's a 6-eye cook stove, and the base is in the back of the truck, and the eyes and all of the parts and pieces. And this piece goes on the end of the stove, off the end of the cook surface. There's the warming rack. And everything looks to be in pretty good shape. It needs a new gasket around where the flue comes out, right around here. So I need to take that off and put a new gasket on. But the interior of it, the firebox looks good. And the oven still looks like it's got good integrity. There are no holes or anything in the casing of the oven. And there's the interior of the oven, and it all needs cleaned up. So when we get it cleaned up and get it moved in the house, I will show you what it looks like. And we've got the stove inside. It's about 3 days after we went and got the stove. The next day we cleaned all the parts and pieces up. Not perfect, but pretty good. The neck coming out of the back of the stove where the flue pipe hooks on, the gasket was about half gone on it. So I ground the 3 remaining bolts that held it onto the back of the stove off, and I'll have to replace the gasket and the bolts on it. But nothing is cracked and there's no damage anywhere. We've had company the last couple days. Girl I went to school with and her husband came down and spent a couple days with us, had a lot of fun. We had a woofer here for 10 days that left yesterday afternoon. So it's typical crazy around here. But Seth, our woofer, if you're watching, we talked about it. You know, you're always welcome back anytime that you want to come back and spend time. But let me show you the stove sitting here in the kitchen. As I said before, this stove is a copper clad, and I've done a little bit of research, have not found a lot. It's made by the Malleable Iron Range Company, and that company also made Monarch. I've got it setting in here next to our wood stove, and we'll probably wind up running it up the same chimney. But let's say it's got 6 eyes on it. The wood goes into the firebox right there. It has a damper control here. The damper control is here. The oven has temperature on the front of it. oven, so you can't see much. But everything seems to be in pretty good shape. You can also open the front and the ash box is down here on the bottom. And these are shaker grates to shake the ash through. And then you can also add wood through the front right here. But for the age of the stove, it's in really good condition. And I think it will make a nice addition to the homestead. Got some of Jamie's homemade soap sitting on top of the other wood stove here. She's just started making soap. I've got a bar of cold processed soap out in the outdoor shower that I've been using now, and it lathers wonderful. It's a cow's milk soap. But that's our new addition to the homestead, wood cook stove for the kitchen. If you enjoy our videos, please like, share on your social media, and leave us a comment. We love to hear from you. And thanks for watching from Red Duchess Farm. You have a great day.